He went in the little cot. She told me not to touch him, the midwife. You mustn't touch him, you mustn't bond with him. He has to bond with his mother, not you. And then in the morning, she came in and she took him away.
Tressa Reeves only got 8 hours with her son after his birth in 1961. Her mother arranged for the 20-year-old to go to Dublin from Hampshire for the birth, to a home for unmarried women run by Catholic nuns. Her parents refused to let her take home her baby, so Tressa agreed he should be adopted.
I remembered signing the papers. They had a false address on one of the papers. And I said, "What? I've never been to Northumberland Road. What is this address?" And the sister said, "Oh, we always use that address."
Life moved on. Tressa got married to Dennis and had 4 daughters, but she never forgot her only son.
I worked out that my son was 15. And I used to look at these boys skateboarding around and I used to say, I wonder if one of you is him. I wonder if that's him. I wonder if that's him.
In the late 70s, Tressa travelled back to Dublin, the start of a 4-decade quest to find her child. No one should want to meet him. She'd given her son an unusual name, Andre, so he'd be easy to find. But the Catholic Adoption Agency said there were no records of him or her.
The woman there said that she thought I must have imagined it. Was I sure I'd had a baby? And I said, yes, I was asked that by a nun.
20 years later, the adoption agency finally admitted to Tressa they had her file. She obtained her son's birth certificate and discovered she'd been erased from his life. His date of birth and name had been changed. Crucially, his adoptive parents were registered as his birth parents. Tressa's son had not been adopted. He'd simply been handed over to a childless couple. And this is the man Tressa spent decades looking for. His name isn't Andre, but Paddy Farrell, a married father of 2. He found out he was adopted just 6 years ago, aged 52.
I keep wondering what it would have been like to have met my mother at an earlier stage. Basically speaking, my whole life has been just one big lie. Everything about me is incorrect.
Tressa and Paddy are now finally family.
I'm very proud to be your son.
In Dublin's High Court tomorrow, they'll seek damages from the adoption agency they allege could have reunited them decades earlier. The agency deny wrongdoing, but in many ways they've already won. Does he call you Mum?
Yes. I said to him, everybody calls me Tressa, but he said, no, you're my mother, I'm going to call you Mum. It's nice.
Michael Buchanan, BBC News.